let's get to cooking. This is what we're doing today at Memaw's house. Hey y'all, welcome back to Memaw's house. Today I'm back in the kitchen and I'm going to make a crockpot meal as promised to help keep our kitchens cool for the summer. Today we're going to make my Italian chicken. That recipe comes along with different ways to serve it because I'm trying to eat a little keto-ish. So I'll show you how I'm going to serve the meal for me, and I'll show you how I will serve it for my family. But in the meanwhile, let's get to cooking. Here are the ingredients that we'll be using for our Italian chicken. Now I have pre-chopped an orange and a yellow bell pepper. You can certainly substitute a green pepper if you like that taste, and a white onion. So let's go ahead and get to cooking. And of course, you know that the list will be down in the description box. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing and watching the videos. We'll start by mixing some chicken broth. I'm going to use some chicken bouillon from the refrigerator and 2 cups of water. This is the chicken base that I got from Sam's Club. I prefer better than bouillon, but this one is a good substitute. So just in case you can't find better than bouillon, get you some of this. This works fine. Now that that's done, we'll go ahead and set that aside and get ready to season our chicken. We'll season our chicken with salt, pepper, garlic salt, some Italian seasoning. We'll do that on both sides. And then we will add some red wine vinegar and olive oil. I'm using chicken thighs for this meal. I like chicken thighs because they are moist and they are flavorful. But my chicken thighs are a mixture of 2 packages of chicken that I had. One had bone in with the skin on, and the other was boneless with no skin. So I've added a little bit of olive oil so that they can remain moist. Now that the chicken is seasoned, let's go ahead and get it put into the crock pot, and then we'll add our other ingredients. I usually add my meat to the bottom of the crock pot because that is the one thing that has to cook all the way through, and it's going to take the longest to cook. So I want it directly as close to the heating element as it can be. Oh, and don't forget to pour that red wine vinegar and that oil that was left on the plate into the crock pot as well. We need all the seasonings we can get. Anyway, having said that, let's go ahead and pour the broth. I had to wash my hands, but pour the broth that we made over the chicken, and then we'll add the other ingredients. Now that we've added the chopped pepper and onions, let's go ahead and cut up our sun-dried tomato. And you'll notice that I washed my cutting board, and now I can go ahead and chop this. Now, a lot of times you'll see sun-dried tomatoes that is in oil, encased in oil. I like these because they're not oily. They take on and give the flavor they exchange flavor into the sauce that I'm making. So I don't necessarily want those with oil. So if you have those with oil, make sure you drain the oil off. Now let's get these tomatoes in with the rest of the ingredients. And I had pulled 3 pepperoncini out of the jar. I don't want the juice, I just want the pepperoncini because, we're feeding children. I don't want it too spicy, but I want it to have a little kick. Now that everything's in the crock pot, let's go ahead and cook it on high for 4 hours. At this point, it's been about 3.5 hours, and the chicken is done. Now I'm going to add the ragu. I'm going to add most of this jar of ragu. I've tasted the sauce, and I want to take the pepperoncini out because I don't want it to be any hotter than it is. And it does have a little kick. You don't have to add the pepperoncini. It does add a different flavor, an Italian flavor to the meal. If you don't want to use as many, don't. Use as many as you would like and keep it in as long as you would like. So if you don't want it too spicy, keep it in about an hour or 2, tasting your sauce along the way. Now let's stir this in. I'll give it a taste in a little bit after all the flavors have melded through, and then it will be ready to serve. Okay, y'all know I've tasted my sauce and it is delicious. So I have 2 plates here. My keto-friendly plate with the spaghetti squash to the left, and the kids, or this is Peepaw's plate, on the right with regular pasta. Either way, it was delicious. Now, he liked his, and I certainly liked mine. Now I'm going to finish both of these off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and serve it with a side salad. Okay, y'all, so that's the meal. You saw what I did. You saw the spaghetti squash, and you'll cook that spaghetti squash for about 30 minutes in the oven, in an oven about 400, 425, depending on how fast your oven cooks. But we serve that way so that I won't have all the carbohydrates that come with pasta and potatoes and rice. And of course, the family loves the spaghetti piece. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have not already subscribed, please feel free to do so. We would love to have you over here at Memaw's house. And if you remember, hit that notification button so that you don't have to remember. It will notify you when I upload another video. Y'all be blessed. Bye. As you can see, I'm sifting some regular old Kraft Parmesan cheese out of the bottle onto our servings. If you have a block of Parmesan cheese, you can shred that over it, or you can put shredded cheddar or mozzarella or any other type of cheese you'd like. If you all are interested in more keto meals, if you want to bring that blood sugar down, keto is the way to go. So let me know down in the comments if you're interested in keto. In the meanwhile, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and share my videos. I want everybody to have my recipes if they want to cook them. Y'all be blessed. Bye.